Closing out the season here today, a 4-2 win against Madison, a big weekend for yourself. But just talk about this team, ups and downs this season, but finishing the season with a 5-game winning streak. How proud are you of this entire team right now?
Yeah, very proud. I think that just shows the group of guys that we have in the locker room, and to close out the season with a 5-game winning streak is awesome. And I think it shows us what we have in the locker room for next year and for years to come.
So last night you scored the overtime winner. Today you open up the scoring. You finish with 8 points in a 3-game weekend. For yourself right now, I mean, this is the best hockey you've been playing all season. What leads to that success?
I think the biggest thing is my line mates. They've made a ton of great passes to me, and me making passes to them, and we've just been finishing. And I think just us three working together with me and JJ and Eggs. I think the last few weekends we've had a whole lot of success just from our compete and our passing and shooting and bearing some pucks.
This game a little back and forth, but Kroys with that goal, his first of the season. How happy were you for him with that blast from the point?
Oh, I was extremely happy for him. It just shows that we can get scoring from anybody in the lineup, and he definitely sniped that one. So it was a good goal, and I'm very happy for him.
You mentioned 5 consecutive wins to close out the season, 3 in a row this weekend. You head to the offseason now. What's the goal for this offseason, and what do you start thinking? When do you start thinking about next season?
I think the first step is to get a few weeks of rest. It's been a long season, and it definitely put a little bit of wear on my body. But I think heading into camp, we want to make sure that we're practicing and skating and getting in the workouts. I think just going through the off season and getting away from the rink for a good amount of time. So I think that'll be the biggest thing, just getting away from the rink and having some fun this summer.
So talking a little bit about camp coming up in June, but of course to mention the NHL Draft in Buffalo coming up in June for yourself. We talked about the weekend you had. This is, I guess, the best way to end this season in terms of trying to impress people. How do you think you did this season improving the personal game, and how much do you think about June and what could happen then?
Yeah, it's always in the back of my mind, but when I'm on the ice, I try not to think about it because you want to focus at the task at hand, and that's winning the hockey game that you're playing in. So I think the draft is a big deal, but like I said, you can't really think about it when you're playing because it'll throw your game off.
Now, you were here all season, as were many members of this team, but just to close this out, the 5-game winning streak to end the year, with this group of guys, you saw a lot of changes in the roster this season. You had a number of different line mates, a couple different positions, but just talk about putting that success together for this team with new faces down the stretch and included just this weekend. What does that say about the culture of this team?
It says a whole lot. I mean, like I said earlier, it shows that anyone in the lineup any given night can score and anyone can put up points. And I think with trading some of those guys, some of our top scorers, that it forced other people to step up and make plays and score goals. So I think with all the trades, it actually helped us. Like I said, having more guys step up.
All right, perfect. Thank you.